had found himself in some kind of loading station.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you joining me again for Bright Paw. Alright, when we last left off, shipping containers. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what we got. How do we want to move through this? Let's see where this takes us.
Theo's eye was caught by something colourful and clearly out of place hanging from a rail across the room. A discarded tie. Was this some kind of taunt?
Let's check out our gatherables here before we make another move. The tie was one of them. Thank you very much, Mr. Narrator. Alright, how do we want to address this now? Let's go there, maybe? Okay, we've done ourselves in, so let's back this up. Start from the beginning again here. Let's turn around and see what we got. I think that one was the one that we used. So let's do this. Let's use the straight one there. And then let's go across over here like this.
It was becoming clear to Theo that the large boxes wouldn't just wait for him to cross, so he quickened his pace towards the infuriating clue.
And then this. Let's turn our screen here a little bit. Does it actually want us to go over and get the tie?
Clearly the killer had left this tie to send a message, but in doing so they had left a trail for Theo to follow. Perhaps he'd get the better of them yet. Okay, alright.
And we're free. Let's go ahead and get on to the next room. What have we got next?
Though he was intrigued by the surprisingly expressive train waiting before him, on the other side of the tracks, a curious hole in the wall drew his eye. Perhaps the killer had made their own exit.
If you're just checking this one out, I highly recommend you go back and start from the very first episode. This game is a lot of fun. I feel like we got another collectible here somewhere. It's not the robot. Got anything on this side? Don't really see what it could be, but maybe it'll appear to us as we move through this. All right, let's see what we got. Let's go here, and then maybe. Okay, that's the wrong way to go about this. That doomed us, obviously. And then where can we go from here? Absolutely nowhere. Okay. Alright. We're working through this here. Let's see what we got. Let's move over here. Let's go over here. There we go.
Stepping onto the train, Theo glanced towards his goal and noticed a strangely carefree-looking robot bumbling around near a control panel. Hopefully this one wasn't a threat.
Hopefully indeed, but I see a problem. We don't have the, Okay, let's try this one. Let's try it from here. Theo, I really need you to face kind of the other direction if you could. That would be ideal. Okay, so that didn't work. What else we got here? Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so we've made it onto the train. I think we need to cut across.
The train began to
quake. Are you
quake,
serious?
and Theo couldn't react fast enough to leap off. He had better find something to hold on to.
Ah, man. You robot foiled us again. Alright.
Theo was quite unprepared for the sudden velocity and found his current predicament extremely upsetting.
I love the narrating in this.
Luckily, he just needed to hold on until the train looped back to the station.
Okay. I'm not sure how we want to play this. Let's see here. Let's try this way. Oh, yep. I've already done this in. Back it up. Let's go forward. Okay, so we know where he's going. Got to get around that guy, I think. He's gonna stop and turn. We kind of need to be kind of where he is. Let's see if there's another way we can do this. Let's do that one, and he's going to come forward. We're going to go up 2. That's going to give us our clear space here.
As the hatch broke free and rocketed past him, Theo pressed himself against the train and vowed to dedicate the rest of the ride to keeping his eyes open for low-flying objects of feline destruction.
Good plan. And we've made it clear of that guy. Alright. Let's keep this train moving. Did I really just say that? That's terrible. Alright. So I think our best bet is that straight one there. Okay, so we got 2 of them here, it looks like, in this one. Oh no, we might have run into a bit of a snag. Okay, let's back it up a step. Let's do the short one here. And then that one.
Theo might have found some comfort knowing he wasn't the only one caught unaware by the sudden departure. But it was all he could do to just keep his paws on the ground.
I love the narration in this game. It's probably my favorite part of the gameplay. Okay, so that'll get us through there. That is not where we want to be. That's for sure. Let's do that one. Okay, so we made it across that one. Yeah, I think that's kind of how we're going to have to go with that. Can we go kind of a... Yeah, let's do that. Too far up on that one. Can we go there we go. Alright, and then up and over. And then I think straight. And then we need to do like a turny thing. Okay, we might have to go about this a different way because we're hung up now. Let's back it up a little bit. That would get us over there, so let's do that instead. And then we've got these guys here. How do we want to deal with this here? Yes, that'll work. So he's gonna go that way. So yeah, so that put us in the middle of that. That's good. We're gonna have to watch out for that. That's gonna be a huge piece of death flying in our faces. Alright, so we made it past that one. Can we get a longer... There There we go.
Theo tried not to let the burning robot distract him from his efforts to survive.
Valid plan, valid plan. Alright, so can we get oh, okay, so we need to use the curve there. We've got to use something else. Maybe we need to back up one more. So maybe straight, and then that one, and then I think the short one here, and then let's use this long one to take us out here.
In the distance, Theo could just about spot the station, approaching at a rapid pace.
And then
he just hoped to hold on a little longer.
There. And we made it! Look at that, guys. We made it. It's amazing. We've completed that level. That was a little crazy. Here comes that train.
Theo staggered off the train quickly, driven by his newfound appreciation for solid ground and the terrible fear that it might suddenly set off again.
It is a valid concern.
Just ahead of him, he could see that bloody robot that had sent the train off in the first place.
That robot, man. And that should get us there. Fantastic. We made it through another one. Excellent. Act 4. Help! Act 4, Level 1.
Theo eyed his new surroundings curiously, noting the piles of unused tiles and pipes. Across what little floor existed, there was a sharp drop, from which a blinding light and tremendous heat emanated. Besides this abyss sat... that bloody robot.
Alright, let's check on our collectibles here. It looks like we got 2. Where's our other one? Is it this thing?
It appeared that turning off the machine was the right course of action, as the strange barrier obscuring the exit had quickly vanished.
That was not what I was intending, but that's fine. That works out in our favor. Electrical bot. Got it. Alright. How do we deal with this mess here? Goodness me. Yawning a little bit. It's been a day. Alright. Yeah, I think that'll work.
Theo was happy to move on and leave that robotic liability behind. Surely the killer couldn't be too far now.
Don't call me Shirley. Act 4, Level 2. Alright, so...
Entering another area with limited flooring, Theo wondered why all of these rooms seemed so unfinished. Maybe they're... It was starting to look like Theo might have a tail. No pun intended.
I kind of get what we're doing here. So that was the only findable in here. What is...
Oh, apparently Theo's new friend had some value after all.
Okay. So that works in our favor. I guess we're gonna go there. And then... Up 1 or up 2, guys? What do you think? Up 1, up 2? Let's go up 1. And then... Yep, that was the right choice.
As the oblivious robot scampered over an obvious switch, Theo braced for the consequences. When none presented themselves, he decided to stay on alert. There was no way he was safe while that machine...
I interrupted the narrator there for a minute. Oops. Alright, so let's get through here. There we go. Moving on.
Contemplating the state of the room ahead, Theo reluctantly accepted that perhaps the robot's help might be necessary.
Well, I mean, he can pay me back for almost killing me, I guess. He's not in the right spot. Can I get down over there? Okay, we're gonna have to look at this here for a second. Let's see.
As he threw a disparaging glance at the machine, Theo noticed some worn writing on his chassis. D4Z.
Interesting. Not sure what that means yet, but I bet we'll find out. Let's keep going. Hey, you want to come back over here, homie? Alright. I think we really only have one option here. And then there we go. And
as a loud noise reverberated behind Theo, he wondered just what he had done to be cursed with a trundling mishap.
will he stay there? Maybe he's just gonna get stuck there, and we can be done with this dude.
Though his companion seemed to be some kind of cosmic setback magnet, Theo had to admit, Daz was endearing, aggravatingly so.
I mean, sorta. Alright guys, we're gonna make this our last one.
Overwhelmed by the heat pouring from the broken machine, Theo mourned the obvious failings of engineering safety standards. How on earth was he going to reach the elevators beyond this mess?
Let's grab our clickables. Alright, so let's see. We gotta get across this somehow here. And then that'll take us all the way over there.
Theo flinched when he heard the now familiar sound of Daz activating another switch. He cautiously opened his eyes and was pleasantly surprised to see something positive had finally come from this robot's help.
Right? Alright, this will take us all the way over there, I think. And then we can use this one right here to get us to the end.
As Daz hurried into the elevator, Theo found himself growing slightly less aggrieved. Perhaps having the little fellow around might even be useful.
Come on. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. He's gonna talk just a second and interrupt me.
As the elevator rattled to a screeching halt, Theo found himself suspended on what could kindly be referred to as a rough and ready bridge, or not so kindly as an invitation to a long plummet to certain death. Theo watched as Daz leapt gracefully down onto the scaffold to aid in his journey across.
Alright guys, as I was saying, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button down below telling me you want more of this game, and I will put it out. If you guys did enjoy that,
stared at him, shaming Daz with his steely gaze.
Could you stop for a second? If you guys enjoyed the videos on the channel and want to see more content from me, do hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it ever so much, and it helps me out a ton.
Hopefully, he hadn't broken anything important.
Look, narrator, I'm trying to talk here. Alright guys, I appreciate it so much. We'll see you next time.